today, from Las Vegas, Nevada, it's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports. And the Las Vegas Raiders taking on Marcus Mariota and the New York Jets.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. The atmosphere here, electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the New York Jets. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. They're led out by a former number 2 overall pick in the draft from BYU, it's Zach Wilson.
And what was really attractive about Zach Wilson coming out of college, coming out of BYU, his ability to create and make plays when many people thought they didn't exist. But what's been even better is watch him improve in the pocket, able to hit the back foot, make the right read, and the right throws.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 14 carries, 65 yards, and a touchdown as well.
I was so glad you asked for a couple of offensive linemen to talk to before the game, because they told us that in last week's contest, everything was clicking. Didn't matter whether they were doing gap scheme, zone scheme, power, whatever it was working, and they expect more of the same in this game, although they're prepared for some adjustments by the defense they expect to see.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2nd and 5 now. Wilson throwing the out route and complete. It's Smith.
First drive of the game. We did see this in practice, didn't we? Because they allowed us to stay and watch and see what their opening script would be, even though we don't know the exact play calls. That looks a lot like what we saw them execute, doesn't it?
It really does. And in practice, it wasn't about a lot of big shots on that opening drive. They wanted to put together a series of plays, sustain it. They've done that. The defense now on their heels a little.
That they are. And you know what else is happening now? They're gaining information. They're gaining knowledge about how the defense is planning on playing them. So not only are they being successful on this drive, they're filing things away for future drives in this game.
Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Wilson. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. They go play action now. Wilson. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Ashton Davis. And the Jets are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. Orchestrating the offense will be their versatile quarterback, the Hawaii native, Oregon Duck product. Of course, that's Marcus Mariota.
I loved his quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger throwing touchdown passes.
Yeah, had 4 of those picks, led to the loss. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Play fake. Mariota. Uncorks one for Davis. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And he had to be pleased at the start of the last drive. The offense was moving, but certainly not pleased at the end result, an interception.
And every team we ever talk to at some point in the conversation, the coach, player, someone talks about, we've got to finish. We've got to finish off drives, finish off the game. There's an example there of not finishing, doing everything right, but not getting the result that you need.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
2nd and 8 coming up. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
Hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake.
And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sack. Max Crosby make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. After the sack on 1st down, Mariota, pass incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He was trying to go back to Moore there, and it'll bring up 3rd down. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Play action. Now Wilson. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. Now Wilson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. We're scoreless after 1. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Got his man, it's Fehoko. 7 yards, the pickup there. From the 41, Mariota. This one complete, it's Fehoko.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Again, it's Mariota. And that'll be caught by Fehoko. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, it's Hunt, and he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
A 1st down throw for Mariota. They'll go screen here to Hunt. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down. To throw is Mariota. Completes it to Davis. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A carry here for Hunt. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, Mariota. That's to Davis. He's got it. Touchdown, New York. Corey Davis, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So out come the Raiders. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. Play action. It's Wilson. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds, it looks like right at the 50.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Working with a 2nd and 3. Here's Jacobs from the gun, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. And that is incomplete. So a couple of 1st downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
Marcus Mariota getting ready to go again here on offense. The returns on the last drive, pretty good. 7 for 7, touchdown pass. Probably take that, right?
I would say so. I mean, when you're cutting them apart that way, feeling so accurate, so confident going downfield, and then able to culminate by putting it in the end zone, oh, yeah, he's feeling real good right now.
Now he'll try to carry that over to this drive. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. From the gun, Mariota swings this out for Hunt. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Mariota now from the 50. And he's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And the ball is knocked out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. Throwing again on second down. Mariota. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. They'll throw again. Mariota. And he fires one, but incomplete. And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. This to equal Matt Prater's record. It's a 64-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is. So the missed 56-yarder, and now the flip side. Good starting field position at the 46 near midfield. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
The Raiders on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. And this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
2nd and 4. Throwing. Mariota. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. Make it happen. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks. It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Mariota. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Mariota. Hard throw, incomplete.
So much of his game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they will not really have time to do much of anything. 15 seconds, all that remains before halftime. A running play there, going to get 10 and a quick first down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Jets on top. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he returns this to the 22. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Mariota. He'll leave it for Hunt, complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. On the counter, Hunt. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. To throw, Mariota. And he's got the hook up to Moore. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. From just shy of midfield, Mariota. It's caught. Beckham. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other. 3rd and short yardage. Mariota going right back to Beckham here, complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Mariota on 1st down. Caught right side, Davis. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. They'll run with Hunt. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Mariota. Over the middle, complete. It's Moore. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22.
There are a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on 3rd down. That pickup there was big because they'd struggled throughout this one.
Wilson's throw here pulled in by Beasley. 7 yards, the pickup there. 2nd down and 3. There's Wilson. Into the secondary, past the 40. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders are back within a score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 59 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. A couple of first downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. They'll try to throw now. Mariota. It's caught by OBJ. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. They go play action. Mariota. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On 2nd and a yard. Mariota. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Divine Diablo. And the Raiders are right back in this football game. After the interception, here's Wilson. And oh, he almost had his 2nd pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10 now, Wilson. And he comes back with one complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. On first down, Wilson. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They go play action with Wilson. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson, and this one caught by Beasley. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 88 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run with Hunt. Ooh, the juke. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. The Jets on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mariota. Under pressure, and down he goes. It's the former number 4 overall pick, Clelin Ferrell, that got in there to bring him down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Max Crosby in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. He's playing pretty well. I don't think it's necessarily him changing up something he's doing, but that O-line, they've got to protect him better.
They do. They've got to make sure that they give him more than enough time in order to find targets downfield. And sometimes what happens when these things are going on is that the field general will step up and say, hey, that's on me, guys. I didn't get rid of it fast enough. Anything to try and relax them a little bit and take some pressure off, because they do know that they are trying.
Yeah, well, we've seen the 4 sacks so far in this contest. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. Now Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6. Slide for the PAT. It's good to make it 17-7. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Throwing now is Wilson. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. Wilson to throw. As the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Again, Wilson. This is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for the Jets, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll return home next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Meanwhile, for Las Vegas,
the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew.